There's no visual indication on this side of the camera of whether or not you are recording. So.
It's been recording for a minute.
Okay.
It's been recording since I picked up my drink.
Oh.
Maybe we'll edit it out. Maybe we won't.
Yeah, so I guess we'll make the Nui Nui. Because we can. We got the power.
I think the camera would be better.
Just reading.
Slightly higher as a downward angle. Would that be... Is that how one should film? See, you go about your business and I'll go about mine, and eventually all vlogs will look good.
Someday, some way. Alright, so. Doing 2/3 orange juice. Careful now. Where's my knife? This is a cheese knife, by the way. It's just wood, so tiki.
Limes aren't cheese.
Thank you. I was unclear of that.
Monkeys aren't donkeys. Stop messing with my head. That was the professor, and then he got really Peaky Blinders at the end there. I'm already the worst part of your video.
That's okay. It's not my video. You can't see it, but he is dancing behind the camera, and there's a cat.
Mm-hmm. Now I don't know if this is level. Ooh, that's level, I think.
I don't know. Anyway, so yesterday we made several things. Most important being gardenia mix, which is not in this film. So, it doesn't matter. But to do so, we got to make allspice jam and cinnamon syrup. Which, this drink calls for both, so that worked out well. This is the cinnamon.
She said with confidence.
That's why I put cinnamon sticks in it.
Song stuck in my head. Listening to Tokyo City pop. In between shots.
And now in videos too.
You can probably hear my eyes clinking in this glass. Because I'm close to the mic. And
So the secret history of allspice. God, why? Cat. Don't jump. Don't do it. You have so much to work for. Thank you.
These videos will be at best described as charmingly amateurish.
Just like our porn. With skill and accuracy.
Mm-hmm. Tragic misuse of Galliano. Well, not a tragic misuse, but...
It's just gonna be a little vanilla-y. It's all good.
That's why I love Galliano.
And we got aged rum up in this bitch. Our lovely plantation 5-year. It is truly lovely.
It's true. As I noted in my video today, we haven't even opened the Sailor Jerry's.
No, because that was going to be our quote-unquote garbage rum.
And then we got
drunk and...
then we got worse garbage rum.
Yeah.
And not even garbage rum, just our cocktail rum. Where it's like the Plantation 5-year. You can drink just neat and it's delicious. Whereas like, you almost don't want to use it for cocktails because of that reason. Excellent dashing. Excellent dashing. My dashes always end up kind of all over the place.
It's in the wrist.
Well, it's in the tilting container.
That too. Did the orange juice, got the lime juice, we got the cinnamon syrup, we got the Angostura bitters, we have our allspice jam, which is actually just horrible, horrible colonialist nonsense in terms of naming.
Explain.
Should be called pimento, because that is the name of the actual seed from which it is created. You know what colonizers thought? Tastes like nutmeg and cinnamon and some cloves. What should we call it? Allspice.
Allspice.
All of the spices.
Because when you're a colonizer, only those 3 spices exist.
That is all of them. That is all the spices. I'm not doing anything magical. I'm just putting ice in the thing, which might be magic.
I think the audio carries. That sounds like ice moving from one vessel to another.
Well, since yesterday we tried it without ice, because we ran out of ice.
And it was delicious.
It's just a little condensed. Just gonna get some things out of my way and stuff. What is that?
It's the ribbon from the 9 Chains to the Moon album cover that was hanging on the wall. Now that we've moved that couch, it's accessible for the cats to pull down.
I don't know how long to shake it, so I just shake it until I can't hold it anymore.
It's a good call. I think Educated Barfly has like an audio cue for when he stops shaking. I can't remember. It might be Steve I'm talking about too. No, I think it's Barfly.
And just shake it until it's very, very cold. That seems to be a good way to do it. Alrighty.
What was that?
I have no idea.
This is why you don't often have cats on film sets. Okay.
Except when they're just really cute.
And the other kitty's upstairs breaking something. Something valuable? Unlikely. We don't know that many valuable things.
The most valuable thing we own is the Tiki Bar.
Not true. The most valuable thing we own is still your tattoo. Right, flipping the hood display, getting in the shot, sailing up to the bear, changing my accent as rapidly as I can.
Yes, yes you are. We're working very hard to put everything on our spill mat. It's just a very tiny spill mat.
Alright. Tell me about this drink.
This is the Nui Nui.
This is the Nui Nui.
Nui meaning big in Hawaiian.
So
meaning big big.
So this is the big big.
It's a big big.
It's a good example of kind of new speak, where it's like, what's bigger than big?
Big big.
Big big. It's 2 syllables repeated. Cat has something in her mouth.
It's very small.
Will she choke? Will she spit it out? She spit it
Wrapper.
out.
It's all good.
So that ruined our first impression of the drink, but this is still an amazing drink. I don't know if it's... I don't know how to compare it to last night. I think it is actually already better, though.
Yeah, the ice definitely spread it out.
And
There's way too much vanilla in.
And it's not just about... it's not just about thinning out a flavor to make it palatable. I picked this up when I was doing Scotch tastings and things, alcohol really like pulls molecules close together, and a little bit of water expands them, so they just have more. You get more access. A drink without ice or water is kind of closed off flavor-wise, and shaking over ice, any kind of dilution, just makes it actually more accessible to the tongue and to the palate.
Hull's wrapper, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because when we had this drink last night, I found it kind of spicy. And now I don't. Now that level of condensed, intense flavor has gone away, and it's just a really delightful, still kind of internally warming drink. And like we talked about last night, it's recommended as a good cold weather drink, which is unusual for a tiki drink, because it never gets cold in the fictional land of tiki.
What's your tiki's in Portland?
It's true.
I wonder if TikiCon got cancelled.
100%.
You're sad.
Canadians aren't going to the Olympics. It's official.
Neither are the Russians. Different reasons.
Really? They hate the Japanese that much?
I'm pretty sure they're just banned still.
Also possible. This has been naive geopolitical conversation over tiki drinks with Alistair and Liv.
I wonder if we could put tipsy count on Tiki Drink.
I was thinking about it with when I started adding coffee to my drink this morning. I don't know, there's not many creamy tiki drinks. Eventually we're gonna like not make classic tiki cocktails. Like the book, which I think is off screen right now.
Still off screen.
Yeah, it starts with essential tiki cocktails, and we've made like 3 of them. And then it gets into later iterations and ideas and things, and I've never even heard of a bunch of those. Like we have an evolution to get through.
And one day we'll own a scorpion bowl. And we'll light things on fire. Very small fires.
And maybe we'll be able to have enough friends in the same room again to use a scorpion bowl.
I mean, we could share a scorpion bowl.
True.
We've done it before.
Also true.
It was a long walk back to the hotel.
Yeah. I mean, this is my philosophy these days. We can get as drunk as we want, as early in the day as we want, and then just sleep it off and have dinner. That's a perfectly fine way to go about your quarantine time.
This is not relevant to the video. You should sit on the other side because your face is hidden in shadow.
Because I don't mind all of these, as I say, delightfully amateurish touches getting into the video. I think that's the spirit of punk rock. You should broadcast your flaws as you work on them.
At what point does punk tiki become rockabilly?
Oof. At whatever point that is when it goes to shit. Fuck you, rockabilly. You suck. Gothabilly and everything else that just uses one fucking bass line. Ugh. Alright, end the video. What's your sign off?
Wash your hands, or don't. We're all gonna die.